Hello and welcome. As a hotel AI expert, it's my pleasure to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. Now, have you ever felt stuck in a role knowing you have so much more to offer, but there's just nowhere to go? It's a really common feeling. And sometimes the biggest barrier to your growth isn't your skill, it's the system itself. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a hidden career obstacle called talent hoarding and explore the amazing solution that's flipping it on its head: skill liquidity. And we're going to dive right in using the hospitality industry as our case study. Why? Because it's a perfect, fast-paced environment where this challenge is all too common. So let's start by really defining this invisible barrier that can stall even the most promising careers. All right, it's called talent hoarding, and it's pretty much what it sounds like. Picture this. A manager has an absolute rock star on their team, an MVP. They rely on that person, so the thought of losing them to another department is, well, terrifying. So what happens? They might not even mean to, but they block that person's movement. It might seem like they're protecting their team, but what they're really doing is putting a cage around that employee's potential. And this is the result. For anyone who's ambitious, for anyone who wants to grow, like you, hitting this invisible wall is incredibly frustrating. You end up feeling stuck. And the worst part is, it has nothing to do with your ability. It's the system itself that's holding you back. So why does this even happen? Well, often it's because organizations are built in these rigid silos, where each department kind of acts like its own little kingdom. But what if we could break down those walls? What if talent could flow freely, like water, to wherever it's needed most? That's the whole idea behind a more modern, agile approach. So if talent hoarding is the problem, what's the solution? Well, it's a fantastic concept called an internal talent marketplace, and it's designed to completely transform how a hotel or any company uses the amazing talent they already have. And let me be clear, this is way more than just an internal job board. Think of it like an internal gig economy. It's a smart, AI-powered platform that connects employees with opportunities across the entire organization. We're talking short-term projects, special assignments, you name it. It's all about letting you use your skills wherever they can make the biggest impact. Now, I know this might sound a bit futuristic, but the AI that powers all of this is already here, and it's absolutely changing the game. So how does it actually work? Let's take a look under the hood. It's actually pretty simple. First, as an employee, you build a profile. You list your current skills, and this is the crucial part, you also list the skills you want to learn. Then, managers from all over the hotel post opportunities, these internal gigs. And here's the magic. The AI does the matchmaking, connecting the right person to the right project. It's like having a personalized engine for your own career development. So what kind of gigs are we talking about here? Well, imagine you work in finance, but you're curious about marketing. You could get matched with a short-term project to help the marketing team with a digital audit. Or maybe you're in operations and you get to help launch a brand new restaurant concept. You're building new skills and new connections, all while keeping your main job. Now, this is obviously great for employees, for your career. But what's in it for the company? This is where we get to the really powerful idea of skill liquidity. Skill liquidity. It means a company's talent isn't locked up in different departments. It's liquid. It can flow anywhere it's needed instantly. Think about a hotel that gets a massive last-minute event booking. With skill liquidity, they can pull people from marketing, from finance, and from operations to form a crack team and handle it without missing a beat. That kind of agility is a huge competitive advantage. And that agility, it translates directly to the bottom line. Research shows that hotels using these kinds of flexible, data-driven strategies can improve revenue by anywhere from 15 to 25%. Why? Because they're faster, they're more innovative, and they're just plain better at solving problems. This isn't just a feel-good policy, it's a powerful business strategy. So it really boils down to three key benefits for the business. They can react to market changes on a dime. They get so much more value out of the talented people they've already hired. And, maybe most importantly, it finally breaks down those silos and gets people from different departments to actually work together. The end result of all this is that the entire company gets smarter. Its organizational IQ goes up. You no longer have these pockets of expertise that are trapped in different corners of the business. Instead, you have this interconnected web of talent that can come together to solve pretty much any problem. Okay, so we've talked about the company, but what does this really mean for your career? Let's bring this back to you and how you can use this to build your own future. The benefits for you are just huge. You're no longer stuck on one single career ladder. You get to build a skill portfolio, trying out different roles and projects to see what you're truly passionate about. It puts you in the driver's seat of your own career, which makes you more engaged and ultimately much more valuable. And there's this fascinating ripple effect. In our industry, in hospitality, when employees are more engaged and skilled, guest satisfaction scores can skyrocket, in some cases by over 30%. You see, happy, growing employees lead directly to happy guests. It's a simple, powerful connection. So this leaves us with a question for you to think about. Whether you're just starting your career or you're already leading a team, how will you build your skill portfolio to become the kind of agile hospitality leader the future demands? At Europe Hotel School, our mission is to empower hospitality students with practical knowledge, a professional mindset, and future-ready skills. We are honored to support you on your learning path and wish you every success in your hospitality career.